A top five? I know what you're thinking. Ran out of ideas? What's next? An unboxing? Don't be stupid. We haven't got the money for a new Xbox or PlayStation. So anyway, here's a few of our favourite things.
Number 5. The graphics, the sound, gameplay, absolutely as perfect as it ever was. So that is why Link to the Past is number 5.
I was not the only person to be blown away by GTA 3. The move to 3D graphics from 2D top-down was astounding. In fact, I think it's the first and only time I genuinely feel it was next-gen. Okay, the other GTAs are bigger and better, but for me, this is the one that stands out.
Okay, so it's a PC game. I fell in love with Command & Conquer Red Alert. After the original, I didn't think it could get any better. The live action video, the music, the strategy, and the playability at the time was great. You could play multiplayer games over the maps against friends, well, which was with dial-up back then, or if you could be bothered, set up a LAN.
Number 4. Arthur Morgan is probably the greatest protagonist in video game history.
I've had to put Oblivion in simply because it's the most immersive game I've ever played. When I first started this game, I played solidly for 16 hours. I've been playing it recently, and it stands up. The music, the atmosphere, it's just a truly great experience.
Okay, another old school PC game. This was awesome at the time. Titanfall wouldn't be where it was without this sort of game. In Earthsiege 2, you not only controlled your own mech with customised weapons, led a squad of other mechs who you could give orders to. You also flew the Razor, a flying mech which you could strap plasma cannons to and dispatch enemies, quite satisfying. Plus, the live action videos from General Girling was something to look forward to after each level, whether you did well or not.
Number 3. Amazing storyline, beautiful graphics, stunning sound, loads of incredible gameplay moments, but also side quests. It's so freaking incredible.
I've included Mortal Kombat on the Mega Drive, not because I think it's the greatest game of all time, just because of the amount of hours I wasted in my late teens and early 20s. Friends' houses, Mortal Kombat tournaments. It was good times, good memories.
Okay, so the first game I ever owned was Sonic, and it was on the Game Gear, and then when I got the Mega Drive, it came with Sonic. I recently played Sonic Forces and Sonic Mania Plus on the Switch. Characters, plot and playability is still strong, so much so that Nintendo brought Sonic across to bolster their selection of games. I can see grandchildren playing Sonic games in the future, not Mario.
Number 2. The best Mario game ever was Super Mario Bros. 3. It took the original Super Mario Bros., took it to the next level, and for me it is absolute platform perfection, and it's never ever been beaten.
It's well known. I like Tomb Raider on the original PlayStation, so obviously I'm going to include one. This is the very first one. It introduced me to the genre. It's a weird game, it's a contradiction. It couldn't be more linear, but at the same time you get a great feeling of exploration. It's strange. Just go and play one.
Fallout 4. I bet Gareth and John picked something in their top 5 where they mention atmosphere, music, and some plot twists their characters have never faced before. Fallout 4 has all that. I can't say I noticed the music too much after being chased by enemies left, right and centre. Fallout 3 was great. Fallout 4 is even better. Awesome weapons, side quests, huge maps to explore, great DLC and expansion packs.
And the greatest game of all time is... I know maybe the storyline isn't up to today's kind of standards, but at the time, it was so involved. And the fact that when you come to the end, you have to... Your characters come to that conflicting era where they have to accept that if they defeat the final boss, they're never going to see each other ever again. I mean, where has that been done before? It was brilliant. What a game. Hours and hours spent on it as a young child. So as far as I'm concerned, Secret Mana is the greatest game there ever was on the greatest console there ever was.
Halo Combat Evolved simply is a great game. One of the things that makes it great is as you go up the difficulty levels, the developers didn't just make the enemies bullet sponges, it genuinely feels like their intelligence has increased and that they're better, not just harder.
The Batman Arkham series. The best games I've ever played have been in the Batman Arkham series. If you've never played any of the retro games before, go back and then you'll appreciate what we've got. Whether you're on the Nintendo or Mega Drive, you were left wanting. The Arkham series came along and it delivers everything. Plot, gadgets, detective challenges, action, stealth. I don't like stealth games.
Well, it may not have been Raindrops and Roses and Whiskers on Kittens, but it was definitely 5 of our favourite things.